fine. So I'm now going to try the third tutorial, Win as Robotic. When you found your headquarters, there are 4 different types. There's expansive, robotic, scavenger, and scientific. So this is what kind of the rest of the tutorials are about here, is they're going to kind of introduce you to the different headquarters types. And then we're also sort of slowly introducing some new features, such as the black market and the auctions, which were not really in the first couple scenarios. So here you see your mission is to win as with a robotic headquarters. They are unique as they do not consume life support. They don't need water, food, and oxygen, although they do require a little bit of electronics every second. Also, their units consume power to fly instead of fuel. So you're basically free from the water tree if you want. If you want, you can basically pretty much ignore the whole water tree. One other nice bonus they get is they don't need glass to upgrade their colony. So really, they have a lot of flexibility. They're the most flexible headquarters there is. All right. So what's a good place? So as robotic, you definitely want iron and aluminum because those are your 2 core resources for upgrading your colony. So I see there's some iron up here. You see on this map also I got 2 AI to compete against. Not a ton of aluminum on this map. So there's ice here up in the north. So if I want to, I could use ice condensers to get some water. This part of the map is kind of unknown. There might be something interesting down here. Oh, no, I got some canyons. Alright, so looks like I've explored most of the map. So it looks like aluminum is just in low supply of this map. So I'm going to want to make sure I claim some of it early before the AI gets to it. So I'm going to found my colony right here. So you see there's these tiles here that have both water and carbon. So you can't produce both water and carbon from that tile. So that's actually a good idea of like, well, I know I found a colony right there. I'll get a nice bonus from both water and carbon. Plus, actually, the robotic get double the resources everyone else does when they found on the tile with resources. So I'm going to put it there. I get a whole bunch of carbon, a whole bunch of water. Oh, there's some resources here that I missed. I wonder what those are. Well, I know I'm going to want some iron, so let me start with that. So construct metal mine right there. Oh, I got some water there. Okay. So I'm robotic, but I'm going to at least claim this tile here. Having a high water right next to your colony, your headquarters, is so valuable that you don't want to pass it up. Now, remember I said there wasn't a lot of aluminum on this map, so I want to make sure I get some of that early. So I can get 1.65 from this medium aluminum, or I can get 1.1 from this low. However, I think I'm going to want to build 2 aluminum mines. So if they're next to each other, not only would I be getting 2.2, but they would each be getting the 50% bonus. So basically, it's like they both become medium mines if they're next to each other. So I would have to commit 2 claims to it, but I think it'll be worth it because I think aluminum is going to do very well this map. All right, so I got 2 claims left. What else do I really need? Well, I definitely want steel. It's the key resource for all of your buildings, basically. So I'd like to build another steel mill, but the one thing I am missing is power. And since my blimps require power, I definitely don't want to have that be a problem on this in this game here. So it looks like I can afford a geotherm, so I'm going to see if I can find any. Okay, there's a couple geotherms. I'll go ahead and get the one that's closer to me. All right. So let's see what's next here. Now basically I'm just going to wait to upgrade the colony. See, I need aluminum, I need steel, and I'm producing both of it. I think I'll maybe do a little shortcut though. I'm going to sell some of my water, sell some of my carbon, and buy up some aluminum. Steel is a little bit more expensive, so okay. So now one thing I've noticed is here the black market just came online. This is a bunch of sort of stuff you can buy to kind of mostly to mess with the other players, like an EMP, a mutiny, a dynamite. You can, however, also sort of basically bribe a new claim. That's one way to get a claim without upgrading your colony. You can also get a goon squad, which will basically protect your own tiles from someone else, hitting them with a mutiny or a dynamite or whatever. So since the new claim is only 2,000, I think maybe I'll sell some resources and get that. Now watch what happens here. See, it costs 2,000. When I click on it, now it's 3,000. So the next time someone bribes a claim, it's going to be $3,000. And basically, and this is global. Anytime anyone anywhere in the game buys an item from the black market, the price goes up. But however, you see it says 41, 40, 39 seconds. You can basically only use the black market once a minute. So anyways, now I've got an extra claim. Oh, I had that high water I claimed here. I'm not really doing anything with it. So I'm going to head and build a water mine there. A water pump. And that leaves me with one claim. So what do I want to do with that claim? I've got my basics taken care of. Well, I am losing a little bit of electronics. In order to make electronics, you need carbon and silicon. But if I look here, carbon is only 13, silicon is only 16. So I'm just going to build an electronics factory and just buy the carbon and the silicon. And of course, I've got a giant stockpile of carbon from where I found. So if I just buy some silicon, it drives up the price some, but it should still be worthwhile to produce electronics. All right, so the black market is open. I think I'm going to see if I'll go ahead and get another claim. I love doing that. So now that I have the other claim, maybe I'll get some silicon. So there's a medium here, there's a high here. I'll go for the one that's close to me. Get a medium silicon going, and so now I'm probably going to want to think about upgrading my colony. So I just need more steel to do that. Or I can just sell some aluminum, sell some water, and then just upgrade. So you see here it says total cost 1,800. So basically it's going to just automatically buy steel for me, and it's telling me that's how much it would cost to buy that much steel from the market. So I'm going to hit upgrade. It buys the steel automatically. I get 3 new claims. And here's the AI has shown up. So they're quickly going to grab some good. Oh, they're going to probably grab that medium. Yep, they grabbed that medium. They grabbed that medium iron I wanted, and so it got there first, so I lost it. I do get my claim back, even though I was trying to get there. All right, so maybe instead I'll try to get some carbon. So there's a medium carbon all the way across the map, but these are so close. I think I'll get these anyway. Not a lot of carbon on the map either. What should I do? I think I'm going to build another electronics factory, get the 50% bonus, because electronics is very valuable, and as long as I'm producing enough carbon and silicon, that's great. So I should have enough to support 2 electronics factories. I got 1 claim left, so I got all this water just stockpiling, and I probably want to figure out what to do with it. So let's see, oxygen fuel is worth more than food, so I'll build an electrolysis reactor. So I'm a robotic, I don't need it, I'm just purely doing this as a cash crop. So let's see, how's the AI doing? They're bumping along. Let's see here. We got a ton of electronics. Oh, I should have built another steel mill. That's a mistake. So it probably would have been a better move to build 2 steel mills, because you do need steel, and it's really, having 2 steel mills adjacent to each other is 3 times as good as having 1. So maybe see the AI has bought some purchase claims as well, because see the price has jumped up to 7,000. Maybe what I'll do is aluminum is pretty valuable. Maybe I will, this one's pretty close. I'm going to buy Mutiny, and watch this. I'm going to click here. I bought the Mutiny, clicked on it, I click right here. So now I've basically taken over the AI's aluminum for the next 2 minutes. So their aluminum is now going to go to me instead of to them. And all that aluminum, I can just sell the extra aluminum, buy some steel instead, and then I should be able to quickly get enough to upgrade. See how much money I need to upgrade. I need 7,000, 7,700. I got 6,300. If I sell my electronics, I should have enough to upgrade. I do. Okay, so now I've upgraded. Now I can build another steel mill. I got 3 claims left. What's looking good? I still have way too much water than I need, so I'm going to build another electrolysis reactor. I don't have to worry about food, so I'm just not gonna. And let's see, sell some more electronics. Probably gonna need a little more carbon because I'm thinking of building another electronics factory. Probably need a little more silicon, so I'm gonna build another silicon thing. I should put a building here. I should build my electronics factories here so they'd be connected to the silicon. If I could think of just sort of a random building to put there, maybe I'll put a pleasure dome there. They're starting to expand. So you see the AI is growing. They're building an ice condenser for some water. Well, we'll see what I can do about them. All right, so I want to upgrade. I need 24,000 upgrades. So now prices are really starting to really ratchet up. Because I've been buying steel. Steel's now 150 bucks. Wow, that's pretty good. Is it worth? If I can get to 10,000, I can bribe a claim, purchase a claim. So now, what should I do? Should I put a pleasure dome here, or should I build another steel mill? Steel's worth so much. I'm gonna go for the steel mill. Ooh, it's going to put me negative in power, however. I got to keep an eye on that. And so as soon as I upgrade, I'm going to want to make sure I build some more power. Maybe another geotherm if there's one available. Nope, looks like the AI built on that one. So I'll have to just build some solar or wind. All right. So I'm not going to have enough iron once my third steel mill goes up. But you see I've generated this giant stockpile of iron. And I haven't sold it, because I don't want to drive the price down for the other AIs. Instead, it's just there, and this will last me probably the rest of the game with these 3 steel mills. Let's see here. Water is still looking pretty good, so I'm going to sell some water. It gives me enough money to upgrade. Oh, look at that. I wanted that tile, now the AI went ahead and claimed it. All right, fine. I'm going to upgrade, put a electronics factory here. Yeah, steel is pretty crazy. All right, then I'll build a pleasure dome right here. What else is pretty good? So now food is starting to creep up. I might want to build another. I really should have built that on that medium water when I had the chance. But anyway, I'm going to build another water mine here. Because water's being. Oh yeah, I wanted to build a power plant. I will build. I'm not worried about debt so much. So I'm going to build a solar power plant. The issue of doing solar power is when it's nighttime, you're not going to be producing any power, but I'm just not going to worry about that because financially I'm doing pretty good. Sell some fuel, sell some oxygen, sell some water. See, look, I got way more silicon than I even know what to do with now. So maybe I'll put up a glass furnace, which will, I'll put it here because maybe I'll eventually be able to connect to the carbon. All right, so how are everyone doing here? Maybe it's a good time to start buying up some of their stock. I've got some excess money, so I'm going to start making some strategic investments. I got a lot of electronics. Okay, that's great. Buying up their stock. Steel is doing great. I mean, steel is doing so good. I should be able to just sort of finish the game based off of the resources I have here. I've kind of killed the market on a lot of stuff, but all right. So now I took over Mr. Patent. Let me check out his colony. His colony is right here, so I get his stuff. When you buy some now, you get all their stuff. I get their steel mill, which means I'm producing even more steel. So I need to buy 2 more shares of Mr. Launch, and it'll be all over. So I just need 9,000 more bucks. Done. All right. Third scenario is over. So thanks for watching, everyone. I think I'm gonna have to head off now.
I'm going to highlight these videos and send them to YouTube so that anyone else can watch the first 3 tutorials. The next, I will be doing the fourth and the fifth tutorials as well. It might be next week. We are, going up on Steam Early Access on February 12th, so I'll probably want to get them done either that day or earlier that week. So, once the game goes up, there'll be videos of everyone to see so they can handle the tutorials. The tutorials do get more difficult. These first few here have, they've not been very hard, but of course I've played the game for hundreds of hours. So, the first time you play, it's to be expected. It'll be a little bit harder for you guys. But I'd say really with the scavenger and the scientific, that's when the tutorials really start ramping up in difficulty, and the AI will be more aggressive and might start buying some of your stock and eventually maybe even sabotaging you a little bit. So we try to have tutorials set up to ramp the difficulty up slowly. So anyway, I hope everyone gives the games a chance, and I think the tutorials are built up in a way so that you should be ready for the single player, the campaign game, and hopefully try a multiplayer. As multiplayer is a lot of fun, as you can see in our multiplayer streams, which are also up on YouTube now. So thanks for watching, everyone. Oh yeah, the stats. What did I make my money on? Steel, of course. Steel went up huge. Electronics is always a good money maker. As you can see with robotic, the game is I recommend new players often stick with robotics because it's kind of like the simplest way to play the game. You don't have a lot of needs. All right, thanks for watching, everyone.